Yo sana uyagowisha uZethu, and into ebuhlungu ukuthi she just doesn't want to accept help, especially from Utumega, So uZethu woke up in the morning feeling energized, excited, and being like, you know what? I am going to show Tumega that I am capable of taking care of my own child. She is tired, she's sleep deprived. You can just tell Ugus Ugel having had a good sleep in like forever. But anyway, she woke up determined to give a baby a bath at a time. She therefore fall asleep while bathing the baby, forgetting that the baby is in water. I'm like, Zethu, oh, why? Luckily, her sister, Thokozile, came back from Steve. Also, can we talk about Thokozile leaving Zethu alone for a man? Can we talk about Thokozile leaving Zethu alone for a man? Especially in this cruel time. But also, I'm like, what did I expect from Thokozile? What did I expect? Thokozile, the very same Thokozile who is being portrayed as an irresponsible mom, who have been making children and failing to raise them. Why did I trust her so much that she will come through for Zethu? Luckily, Utandega, Umatans, oh, Sana, this woman, she is kind-hearted, okay? She shows up in Zethu's house. She found a huge mess in the house. Zethu has fallen asleep. The baby's on top of her. She is like worried about Zethu and the safety of the baby. She moved the baby into the baby's crib. She started cleaning and cooking, of which is what a new mom needs. Those are the kind of supports you need as a new mom, especially if you are dealing with a postpartum. So I'm like, big up to you, Tooms. Big up to you, Tooms, for coming through for Zethu in a way that Zethu did not even expect. Big up to you. So Zethu woke up, found Tandega in the house. Tandega is like, I am not here to judge you. All new mothers go through this phase. Just eat, get some energy, and go back into taking care of your child. Then Zethu gets another visitor, which is Umawetu. Umawetu came bearing gifts from work. And Zethu, could not just hold back her tears. Baby girl started to break down and cry and be like, she feels like she's a bad mom. She's not connecting with the child, and she, Umawetu can only say so much, because he's a man, he never fully understands what happens when a woman goes through birth. But the fact that he was an ear and a shoulder to cry on, I feel like that was more than enough. Meanwhile, there is trouble in paradise for our favorite couple. Ever since Uzolega has been feeling like she has been demonated from her seat of being a CEO, baby girl has not been taking this whole thing well. She has not been adjusting to it well. Even when they're in boardrooms, there are conversations that are being held that she does not know anything about. Lazarus sent an email, never informed Zolega. Zolega is not happy at all. Sana, I feel like Zolega, Lazarus, Lazarus, whatever that you're trying to do, planning, not planning, leave it, okay? Because clearly it's going to cause lots and lots of problems within your marriage. And you guys are planning a wedding. Sonche, please, we expect the wedding of the year here. We do not expect drama. No, leave us with drama. Leave us, please. We can't. Thing is, I don't trust Mastokster Thokozile. She might just leave Zethu alone. And as annoying as Tum is, she was going to create a safe home for Zethu and the child. This is where compromise comes. This is a clear, don't cut off your nose to spite your face scenario. Unfortunately, I just have to agree with the sweets here. I mean, Zethu is definitely being stubborn and she needs help, and she knows very well how unreliable Thokozile is. So Zethu, on last night's episode, she was being discharged from the hospital and she was therefore asked which name she wants to put in the child's birth certificate. She made it clear that the name that Thumeka has gave the child, she does not want it, which is Vukane. And Vukane or Vakane, I'm not sure about the name, but she therefore says that her own name that she chooses for herself is Oguhle, which is a beautiful name, which honestly, when it comes to that, I feel like the Mabantlas are a bit pushy, but they mean well. They are a bit pushy, but they mean well. Zethu is overwhelmed, depressed, stressed, and definitely going through the lots. She is in no position to look after a newborn all by herself. And not her relying on Thokozile, her unreliable sister. She knows that if there is one thing about Thokozile, she is unreliable. Thokozile has not managed to raise her own kids. Who is she to raise Zethu with a whole newborn? But Zethu insists that she does not want to go and stay with Thumeka. She insists that she wants to go back to her home and Thokozile will help her. Let me tell you, as soon as they got into the house, you could just tell that Zethu is not bonding well with that child. And Thokozile received a call from one of her boyfriends. Did she not pick the call? Did she not pick the call and just abandon Zethu to just deal with this whole situation all by herself? I feel like Zethu, honestly, like she is just shooting herself in the feet when it comes to this whole thing. I'm like, Zethu, listen, accept help, okay? Yes, Thumeka is annoying, but accept help. However, also, I do feel like Uthandeka is a right candidate to help Zethu because, yeah, Thumeka can be a bit too much. And as much what we are saying with Thumeka right now is that Thumeka will not focus on helping Zethu with a depression. If anything, Thumeka will try and just focus on bonding with the child and calling child Linkamva, this, that, and the other side, and just push away Zethu. But I mean, that's the help that Zethu needs. Right now, Zethu needs to take a big rest from the baby. And if it means Thumeka will consume all the responsibilities of being a grandmom, and Zethu will get a bit of a space for herself, so be it. But however, I do want Zethu to accept help from the Mabantlas, either from Thumeka or from Uthandeka, because pushing away the Mabantlas is just not a good thing for her. It's not even in her best interest at this point in time. It's doing herself and it's also doing the baby dirty. It's doing herself and the baby dirty. Not Uxolani Gesana Googling, doing a whole research on how the Mabantlas, they can add their whole name. I'm like, Uxolani, which side are you on? Are you on the Mabantlas side or are you on Zethu's side? What is wrong with you guys? I don't see Uxolani being a good partner to Zethu. I'm sorry, he lacks a backbone. He does not strike me as a protector. Maybe he will prove me wrong in the past, but for now, he lacks a backbone. Anyway, moving right along to Uzolega Nomtuwake. Sana, what a huge turn the relationship has taken. Did not expect it. Listen, when I tell you that the episode started with them in bed, giggling, looking all cute and all that good stuff, and things just quickly turn and change for the worst, Sana, when Lazarus suggests that he still wants to remain as a CEO. And I'm just like, what? Wow, I did not see that one coming, Gesana. And I guess that Uzolega will look at this as stealing her job, which it is, Zolega has done a lot for the Khwezela company. The Khwezela company, it is what it is right now because of Uzolega's effort. How dare you, Lazarus? How dare you come and say you want to demonize our queen? Like, how dare you? How dare you? Like, I'm having a hard time processing this whole thing as it is right now. Like, Lazarus, respect yourself, say. Respect yourself. Hello, hi, welcome to Inimba Recap. Finally, Zethu has given birth to a beautiful baby, a girl. Now, Zethu's labor was very difficult. She ended up having to go for an emergency C-section. Now, one thing that we did not expect is that Zethu is being hit by postpartum depression, which I don't know, maybe it's expected, maybe not. But yeah, Zethu had a bit of a resentment when she finally saw the baby. And you know, it does not make it easy that the Mabandla family are always in her face. They never give her any space to adjust or process things on her own. So whilst everyone was happy to meet the baby, you know, everybody was just on her face, Zethu was struggling to bond with the baby and she felt overwhelmed. She ended up having to ask everyone else to leave the room. She was like, listen guys, no, this is not working for me. You all have to leave the room right now and you have to leave me alone. So when everyone else is outside, we know Tumega most. We know Tumega. There won't be any surprises from that woman. You best believe she behaved the way that she normally behaved. She's like, what's wrong with Zethu? Why is Zethu not letting us in? And she goes and give the baby a name, you know. She's like, the baby's name is Vaikele. And Uthokozile them storms out and be like, what do you mean the baby's name is Vaikele? Have you discussed this name with Zethu? I honestly feel like as much as Uthokozile is being given a bad character, but in this instance, I was so glad that Uthokozile was there to be Zethu's voice. Tumega love crossing boundaries. That's just how she is, you know. Anyway, the doctor had to come out and tell them that, listen, Zethu is probably going through postpartum. And, you know, it's so amazing that women, older women who have had children, they don't know something called postpartum. Like, it's amazing because for me, I'm just like, didn't they go through postpartum as well when they first had their children, or they just choose to be ignorant and choose to be hard on a new mom? Because the way the Mabandla's expression are like postpartum, so the doctor had to explain, yeah, it's just the sad feelings that a mom feel after giving birth to their child, and sometimes they struggle to connect and bond with their child. It's normal, it happens to most women, but the feelings soon go away if you have support. I fear that Zethu will not be over this postpartum thing, because one thing about the Mabandlas, especially Utumega, she never listens to anyone. She always wants to do things in her own way. If you want to be there for someone who's going through postpartum, rather you listen to them. Hey, how should I be there for you? How do you need assistance? How do we get through this, you know, other than just making them feel judged and making them feel like they ain't good mothers. You are the one who can do a better job. And indeed, Utumega has already started talking about it, saying, oh, have you noticed Zethu? She looks crazy. I am very much worried about Zethu living with the house. Living with the new baby on her own. I feel like I should just take the baby because I'm worried about the baby safety. Do you hear how wrong that is? Already, Tumega is now suggesting that she wants to take the baby away from Zethu. I'm like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, next level of craziness of Utumega. But anyway, I don't expect anything different from Tums. Like, I really don't. Anyway, Zethu will be discharged from the hospital, and yep, a newborn does give you hard time. Sometimes they don't sleep, they cry the whole night, and all that will be overwhelming for Upua Zethu, and it will just be driving her crazy. Also, I feel like Mawethu is a good friend towards Zethu way more than Uqhawe. I did not see Uqhawe coming to check up on Zethu or anything of that matter. If anything, Mawethu came and check up on Zethu. Mawethu is indeed a better friend than Uqhawe. It does seems like there will be a battle, a huge war between Uthumeka and Uzethu. I fear that if Zethu's depression is severe, she might harm the baby. So yes, she does need help, but I don't know if Thumeka is the right person to help her. You know what I mean? Also, Uxolani, shame. I can't blame him. He's a new dad and it's not really his child. He's trying to do the right thing, which is to take responsibility. So he's also lost, in this whole situation. But I do trust that if there is one person who can come through for Zethu, it will definitely be Thandeka Xolani's mom, and I hope she really does before Zethu does something to harm the child. Because with these postpartum depressions, really things never really go well, So I hope that Thandeka is the one who's going to step up and be there for Zethu. Yeah, and that's it, you guys. Please do tell me, what do you all think about this whole situation between Zethu and Thumeka? Thumeka really does love overstepping and being judgmental at times and forgetting that she ain't a saint herself. Yo, Sana, a lot is happening on Enyimba. Zethu is currently in labor, and let me tell you, baby girl is changing her mind about having this baby because she feels unsure, she feels unready. Meanwhile, Thumeka really seems like she just cares about the baby surviving. I feel so great that Thokozile is there for Uzethu. And it seems like a bit of a mess, and it does seem like Zethu will definitely have a hard time trying to adjust to motherhood. Motherhood is not something easy. Motherhood is not a walk in a park. Motherhood is something so difficult. So I wouldn't even be surprised if Zethu is having some difficulties trying to just juggle her old life, going back to her old life and motherhood. Like, I would not be surprised if that's gonna happen. Meanwhile, Ulwandle, wow, I don't know whose side should I be on when it comes to Ulwandle and Sydney's beef. I feel like Ulwandle really went too far. I do understand that Sydney might have not been the best father in the world, but Lwandle really took it too far. And not only did Lwandle took it too far, Lwandle was terribly played also by the Khosela Tech, since they are not willing to take him in. So what's then going to happen, because Mr. Zondo will definitely say, Lwandle, I don't want you in my house, go this and that and the other thing. And who will be blaming Sydney really if he were to chase Ulwandle out? I will not be blaming Sydney. I will just be like, yes, Sydney, you are doing what I would have done, should have been in your position. I would have said, you know what, Ulwandle, take out of my house right now, since you think that you are a man and you are better than me, So, yeah, guys, I do fear for Uzethu. I'm not going to lie. I fear for Uzethu. Especially having someone like Thumeka. Thumeka would just want to take off, As soon as Uzethu expressed that she does not want the child to go to Ozile, I'm like, what is she then going to do? Because she does not like Thumeka that much. Is she then going to give her child to Thumeka? But I'm like, I don't see that one happening, I don't see Zethu giving her child away to Thumeka. But yeah, motherhood is not easy, it's totally expected for someone to struggle with motherhood at first. So I wouldn't blame Zethu if Zethu were to be struggling with motherhood, because I know that it's definitely not an easy journey. Sana, on Friday on Enyimba, we saw Mgidi Azande. Oh, Sana, the Mgidi was beautiful. Oh, Sana, like beauty. One thing about that Mgidi made me wish I was closer. Also, one thing about Enyimba events, Sana, they ate, they never miss. Okay, the Mgidi was on point, everything was beauty is stunning. However, that was last week, Friday. This week, we are going to be witnessing a drama as back to business, a drama as usual. I'm like, how can Inimba give us such a beautiful event and they don't even let us recover from such beauty? Nope, we go straight to drama. So, Mawetu did come and told Mr. Zong